Hello, good people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm about to wrap up my last live for the week. I'm doing it. I'm staying consistent. I'm making it happen. There we go. I'm staying consistent and making it happen. Making up for it. Alright, so we're going to do a collective reading, and then I will open up the floor for donation for answers. Squad! I'll open up the floor for answers, okay? It is going to, for questions and answers. It's $10 for a 3-card pull, $22 for a 10-card pull. Let's make it real lit tonight. Alright, I've been eyeing this Moonology deck, so I'm going to pull you guys some oracles before I... And I was having a very interesting conversation today with my brother in reference to the moon and the sun. But okay, keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Energy's fluid, reverse the roles as need be, okay? I was having a very interesting conversation about the moon and the sun. And we were talking about sun gazing and moon gazing, which both are rituals, right? And so he was saying that if you do sun gazing at the break of dawn and at dusk, right? So dawn is like, well, you're on the East Coast, like here's like 6:50 something, and then dusk is like 8:50 something, right? But if you do sun gazing, you know, for at least 30 minutes, right, and you can like withstand it, you don't get hungry. Like the same nutrients that's in food is in the sun, but it's more pure. And And my brother has lost like over 20 pounds in a couple of months. And he says the only thing that he's been doing is sun gazing. So I was like, I probably wouldn't do sun gazing, I would do moon gazing. He's like, that's a totally different ritual. But as women, right, divine feminine women, think about the moon cycles, right? The moon cycle is what, 28, 30 days, something like that? Or how the cycles change, waning moon, waxing moon, all of these different things. It's just like the cycle of a woman. And so we're like, yeah, that makes sense. And so I did say that I'm going to try to do some moon gazing. Sometimes I can see the moon very clear and sometimes I can't. But doing some moon gazing, aligning with Mother Earth, you know, I feel like it's something that'll be very, very cool. All right? As an Aquarius, you're going through a lot of moon phases. As a Leo, as a Scorpio, as a Taurus, okay? You're going through a lot of phases right now. There's so many signs going through a lot of phases right now. I think we got about 4 planets retrograding right now. It's something crazy. In the age of Aquarius, they have a song, and it's an old song, and it's called The Age of Aquarius. Listen to that song. Even if you're not Aquarius, listen to the song, because we are in the age of Aquarius. Right now, Aquarius is the prime zodiac right now, because we're in the age, right? It's where the first will be last and the last will be first. Some people are just not recognizing it. Others recognize us being in it for the last 3 years, which is me. I do too. It's normally 10 years, so if it's going to be 10 years, it's 2020 to 2030, right? So pay attention to the age of Aquarius, right? No matter what your sign is. As Aquariuses, we're going through a lot of changes and a lot of lessons, right? And so it's so important, if you have Aquarius in prominent placements in your chart, that you pay attention to the lessons, right? Don't sit and stay in any energy, but you learn from it and you keep moving forward. No matter how disconnected someone may feel, right? And someone may feel that you are, but right now, Aquarius, this is not your time to dumb your energy down. This is not your time to settle. It is to know your worthiness and get what it is that you deserve. Equal reciprocity, that's it. That's in friendships, that's in love, that's in everything, okay? So you have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. All right, work through your fears, right? New moon in Scorpio, right? So what are fears? Fears is false evidence appearing real. So fears don't really exist. We may be in our head about something, but it don't really exist for real. Like, it's just something that we've made up in our head that can happen. So we feel like we want to control what can happen. So then we put this fear up and we don't let go. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. So your commitment is being tested. Work through your fears. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, it's some challenges, it's some lessons, it's some all kind of stuff that's happening in our lives. And we got to figure out, we got to figure these things out. Let's see. Change is evident, right? That's the one thing that we should be used to. Wounded healer. Okay. Number 15 or the number 6. What I'm getting, Spirit's like, touch on it. What I'm getting for the wounded healer, right? If you walk around and say that you're a healer, if you walk around and say, you're trying to give someone spiritual advice, and then when you get in a situation in your life, you revert back to the old you. You revert back to matching energy. You revert back to not aligning with your higher self, right? That's a wounded healer. That's not a good thing, right? You always want to rise above whatever that's happening. And if you're not paying attention to anything, like I'm Ray Charles to everything that's around me that I cut off, right? Everything that's around me that I cut off, I go Ray Charles to it. Even though I can see it, I can sense it, it doesn't matter. None of these things matter, right? So, just because you are, you're that person, I do right by everybody, yada yada, doesn't mean that you're gonna not have to go through things in your life. That just doesn't mean that. Like, you have live out loud at the bottom of the deck. You have resistance here. Gang, gang, Sarah. Number 22, which is a master number, so I won't break that down. Live out loud. Number 31 is number 4. Yeah, 2 4s here. Your 4s are stability. Be you, live out loud, but move in silence. Y'all know how I feel about that. Somebody here is going through, okay, so in order to be hurt, in order to heal, you have to be hurt. In order to learn, you have to be tested. Okay, you got to go through something. Resistance. So you could be resisting some type of change. You're either resisting change, and that's to give in, or resisting the change to let go. Y'all tell me which one it is. Okay, you have harmony here, which is the number 6. You have foundation and achievements, which is the number 4. Harmony is equivalent to the lovers in tarot. Number 4 is equivalent to the 4 of wands. You have rest and rejuvenation, which is also equivalent to the 4 of wands. Stability. You got a lot of stability. Okay, so something could be challenging your stability. Disruption. So the temptation is in reverse. Okay, with the sacrifice. So temptation is the devil energy, and then sacrifice is hangman, right? So if I'm reading this like this because it was there in the deck this way, this is number 6, this is number 3. It's like releasing holes, releasing things that you're bound to, releasing negative thoughts, releasing negative patterns, releasing, oh, I would do this because this is what I used to do. You can't say that you're a healer and you're still moving in corrupt energy, right? So releasing this energy of being tempted. You have to go within and think about what this is that you want to do and what outcome. Take a pause, reflect. You may not be certain, but it's something that you have to let go here. Yeah, passion ignited. And be ready to start something over. I feel like someone here is withdrawing or needs to withdraw for something emotionally. You just have to do the work that's required. Hello. You have to do the work that's required in order to release something. Are you committed to your journey and being a better person? Or are you in an energy of where you're feeling stuck and bound to something? Okay? Which energy are you in? You have 2 major arcanas out here. So harmony, lovers, foundation, okay? Taking a pause. Right? Taking a rest, taking a moment to think. Number 16, that's your tower. Disruption. A tower moment. Something has happened. Something has ended. Something has abruptly ended. That's what a tower talks about. All of a sudden, something is done. Let's clarify harmony for the collective, please. So, wounded, healer, and the resistance. Someone could be like holding on to something that they know they need to let go. You could be making excuses in your head, like, oh, it's not like that. I'm just gonna do this for this. It's not like that. But you are actually trying to hold on to some type of emotional tie, right? Because if you're still in someone's energy, then that means that you still have some type of connection. Okay. Clarify harmony for the collective spirit. It's okay to do right by others, but if they're not doing right by you, why are you continuously keeping yourself in an energy to do right by somebody that's not doing right by you? Okay, the Hermit tried to pop out. Virgo's energy. Ah, death. Yeah. Death, the Magician, and the Judgment. With the Hermit back at the bottom of the deck. Baby, there's 5 major arcanas that I'm looking at right here. 5. Death, Magician, and Judgment. So this is like something ending for renewal, but this is something you manifested. You could have been praying about it. You could have been praying and asking to be led with a connection here. Lovers, this is a divine connection. You could have been praying like for the outcome, and it was revealed, which is the Judgment card. That sent you in hermit mode, right? But it's something that you don't really want to let go. So when you pray and be like, God, show me, you know, if this is for me. And then God say, okay, no problem. And show you this is not for you. Then you really don't want to let go. And you're like, wait a minute, God. You ain't have to answer me that. Well, you answered me fast for this, but you ain't answered me fast for that money I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like somebody's going through a major transformation in love. This is what this is. Endings for new beginnings, something that you manifested, right? You're having this awakening, or someone is having an awakening here. Scorpio, Gemini, and this is Leo. Nope. Sagittarius, I think. One more card for Harmless. What was this awakening about? What was the outcome of the judgment? Right, what is the outcome of the judgment? There you go. Walking away from something. You were trying to figure out what was going on with the situation. Now you've had this awakening and somebody's walking away from a divine connection. And that, obviously, that would make sense in reference to this. You know, you may have felt like you were done wrong. You may have felt like, man, that, you know, like, that's crazy. Sometimes we put expectations on people and we look at people to be of a certain way. But when you see their true colors, it's very hard to believe their true colors. So I get it. It's hard to believe a person is who they truly are. You know, you could be asking yourself, why did I not see this earlier? But just be grateful that you see it now. If this is something that you put in your head, it could be unfolding as well, because you could have manifested. Like, if you're saying, oh, this person, they always cheating, and you always tell yourself that over and over, then that's what you get. You know, somebody that's always cheated. That's what manifests for you, because your thoughts are powerful, your words are powerful, right? Walking away, third party situation, or somebody just walked away extremely hurt. Let's clarify foundation and achievement for the collective spirit. The star card. Someone could be having some wins in business, at work. Okay, so I'm hearing that there's something with your foundation, okay, or something at home. But someone is thinking very hard about the next move because they don't want to be burdened. But this person is not taking action right now. They want balance, but they don't want to be burdened to get the balance, okay? Someone could feel like, it's not me, it's not me. It's never one-sided. I'm not taking all these cards. Yeah, so traveling, third party, King of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be traveling or have traveled recently, moving on from heartbreak. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody that's not healed. They're a liar, manipulator, you know, all of that good stuff. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords. Okay, someone here could have just lost passion. Someone could have thought that you were a player, but you truly weren't. I have no idea, child. So something about a foundation. Someone is weighing the options, but truly wanting to let go. Hangman energy here. truly wanting to let go and wanting to be free, with the Hangman and the Ten of Wands in reverse right next to each other. Come on. Okay. With the Hangman in reverse and the Ten of Wands right next to each other, that speaks volumes, because they basically are talking about the same thing. Wanting stability, wanting to have peace, not wanting issues, not wanting to be burdened, not wanting to carry the load on your own, so you're not taking action to fix it. You have all the tools to fix whatever this is with your foundation, and someone is just like, it's too much. It's too much work. You and this person, you may have said, no, it's too much work to try to fix it, so let's just be friends, with your Three of Cups here. Fool card. Okay, you got the High Priestess and the Temperance here, and the Emperor here. Oh my God. Whoa. Okay. Okay, hold on, child. Hold on. Someone is like, instead of trying to fix something, someone is just like, I'm going to start new. That's the Fool card. That's Aquarius energy. Someone is like, I'm just going to start new with the Ace of Wands. Just go towards something else. But I feel like you may be cordial with this person. You're not arguing. You're not fighting. You're like, it is what it is. But you got the High Priestess, the Temperance, and the Emperor. You're trusting your intuition. This is divine feminine. The High Priestess is divine feminine. The Emperor is divine masculine. The Temperance is representing having patience and praying and trying to do the right thing. But there's multiple people here. There's your Three of Pentacles. On top of that, there's your Lovers. Somebody may have a long-term connection or possible marriage that they're tied to. And you like, are you single? Did you leave yet? You know, yada, yada. Definitely a divine connection. Empress and Emperor and Empress, High Priestess. It's a lot going on in this spread. Like, a lot. So it's a divine connection, but somebody's connected to somebody else, and maybe they're in their head because they have to choose whether they want to walk away from something or stay, or it's you that got to choose whether you want to walk away from something or stay. But the High Priestess with the Temperance here, you have to keep your cool. You have to continue to pray through the process and just do you. That's what you have to do, you. Right? Whatever this is, you have to, you know, stay cool about it. And it just makes sense, right? We want to always have good iwapele. We want to always have good character. So having good character means a lot. No matter what has happened, no matter what's happening, you just always have good character. Take the high road. Let's clarify rest and rejuvenate for the collective spirit. Having good character and letting somebody run over you and manipulate you is two different things. Say no with a smile, you know. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you got the Four of Swords that actually came out with rest and rejuvenation, which is also the Four of Swords. Okay, so rest and rejuvenation being here twice. Queen of Wands, that's my juju card. Somebody's hurt. Somebody could be under attack, or somebody is just absolutely freaking hurt trying to figure out what to do. All right, everybody in this situation needs a timeout. You do have the Chariot here. A lot of major arcanas in this reading. You have a Chariot here with the Ace of Cups. Moving on, like take a chill pill, heal yourself. Figure out what you need to do and move forward gracefully. Be determined to have the situation that you want. If you feel like you can't have what it is that you want, then that means that you're settling for what you may feel like you can get, right? And that's not what we're doing. We don't settle for what we feel like we can get. We go out and we accept what it is that we want. Even though we want to play and play games, you know, and okay, this person, I thought they were this person, but they're not. That's the test, right? So when we talk about tests, we're not saying God single-handedly is sitting up there passing out tests to everybody. You have all kind of spirit guides around you. You have angels. You have, you know, you have the Orishas. You have your Egungun. You have a lot of people around you. There's just things that you have to encounter in life, right? So are you going to learn from it and move forward, or are you going to stay in this particular situation and just say, well, I want to give the benefit of the doubt, or I think that things may change? Spirit is saying rest. Rest your mind. Rest your soul. Rest your body. Just rest. And then move forward to the next situation. So somebody really has to walk away from somebody here. Somebody is very manipulative, you know, playing games, playing mental games. Somebody wants what they want. So it's like they want their cake, ice cream, chips, and soda. Somebody could have like just a lot going on, and they can't love you right. But yet they don't want to see you being loved right by somebody else. One of those type of situations. Let's clarify disruption for the collective spirit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, y'all, that's just me. I'm like, it's so warm in here right now. I don't know why the heck it's so warm. So disruption, a sudden ending, something suddenly changing, somebody being weak about it, somebody being in their head, not having the courage, can't believe that this happened. Why is this happening to me? How did this happen to me? Why are we in this energy? Why are we in this situation? What, you know, somebody has a lot of questions. Queen of Cups in reverse. Y'all, look, somebody's stuck. Not knowing what to do. Strength in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. You're not giving the love, but then you don't have the strength to fully pull all of your love away. You don't have the strength to not nourish this situation, to not give into this person. You don't have the strength to move on. You're very stuck, okay? Yeah, and that's not a wise decision. It's not a wise decision. You're not carefully thinking this through. You're not thinking about all... Listen, okay. Hold on. Let me get another card. I'm going to tell you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Right? It's not... You're not getting the outcome that you want, so you want to wait and have patience, and it's just not working. There's your King of Cups upright. It's not a wise decision. The Queen of Cups is in reverse next to the Strength in reverse. You need to remove your energy. It's not a wise decision. This person may come to you offering you love. But here's my golden rule. You think about the issues that you have and the things that you've been through versus the things that are good. If the list for the issues that you have is longer than the things that go good, newsflash, this is your reading, right? if this person is, you know, one thing after another happened, this person lacks the ability to communicate about these things that's happening, that means that this person is being manipulative, and they want to continue to control the narrative, so they don't want to deal with what's happening. Newsflash, this reading is for you. I want our people to do better, but I see more men acting like women than women acting like women. You know, you got more men that are going out to situations that benefit them, right? And they don't care how they have to do it. They're going to do what they have to do, versus women going out to situations that benefit them, yet they want to be the person they want to be the beneficiary. Yeah, the beneficiary and the benefactor, right? And so men are trying to be the beneficiary, and the women are trying to be the benefactor, and it should be the other way around. So we're not really getting that, hey, it's time to let this shit go and move on. This disruption here happened all of a sudden, and somebody's holding on to something like, you know what, I'm gone, but in the back of my head, like, oh, okay, but what if, and what if, and what if? We know what we got to do. You know what you got to do. You got to move on. So that's for whoever this is for, honey. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But somebody needs to make a change for the better in this situation, because something is just not right. And hearing this reading is going to be your confirmation. Whenever you hear this reading is when you are meant to hear this reading. Now I'm going to do one more confirmation deck for whoever is listening to this, so that you know, because these cards that I'm about to pull should confirm the reading that we just had. It's difficult, but yeah, people are actually like this. Yes, people are slime balls. Yes, people are lames. Yes, you have people that's going to try to benefit as much as they possibly can. Yes, you have people that genuinely don't care, and it shows. Yes, your ancestors are on the other side showing you what you did wrong and showing you how to correct it, but you don't want to correct it. I get it. When we feel this strong bond and this strong connection with somebody, we be like, oh my God, but I never felt this way before, or what if I never feel this way again? Do you really want to feel this way again? I mean, I don't know. New beginnings, letting go, change, time to move forward. Risk and opportunities. The Hangman came out twice. Yeah, you got to take the risk and opportunities. Why? Because you have deception here. We already talked about this person. Someone is not being honest or is withholding information. So a person can sit and say, I'm not a liar. But when you withhold information, you're still lying, right? Because you're not being truthful to this person. You're not allowing this person to choose what they want. It's a past life soulmate. You've had many past lives before. That's why the connection is so strong. That's why it's so hard for you to envision walking away. But you can't make something work when it doesn't work. So why continue to put yourself through it and suffer through this situation? Trust. A need for you to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. So again, that's telling me that this person, because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? Just not in my energy, right? So everybody has the benefit of the doubt, right? To get themselves together. And they may come back around at a later time where they get themselves together and they do what they need to do to make it work. It's just not right now. Recharge. Retreat now for important self-care. You had the Four of Swords twice in this reading, okay? Lessons from Uranus, all right? Aquarius. Radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. The rebellion. right? So this person could be learning something about you. You could be learning something about them. But Aquarius people are rebellions by nature. Whatever the crowd is doing, they're going the other way. Whatever they say, this they tell you this in school and this how this work. Aquarius is going to say, well, I hear you, but it also worked like this, and this, right? Guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words are hindering this situation. So somebody feels bad about what they did, of course. But whatever's happening, whatever karma this person is going through, it's karma that they inflicted on themselves. Or whatever karma you're going through is karma that you inflicted on yourself. So you have to be mindful of that. Okay? I don't know who reading that was, but shit, you drained me. All right, did y'all have any questions for tonight? That was crazy. I don't know about y'all, but I have just been feeling so freaking, like, I've been feeling so dehydrated today. Like, I need water all day. I've been drinking water. Like, as soon as I get to some water, it's like my body is like, give me water. I don't know what's up with this energy, but this energy is so real. And let me tell you something, too. How you know that you're making the right decision is the wins that you start to see in your life after you've made a decision, right? Things in your life could be stagnant. It's because your spirit guides are talking to you, telling you, hey, you need to pay attention to, what's happening in front of you. And it's like, they always reward you. They always be ready to reward you for paying attention. I'm telling you. They always ready to reward you. You do something, you be obedient to your Ori, and then boom, there's something major coming out of the woodworks, and you like, oh man, like, where did that come from? They was holding it. And so it's just my belief, and I haven't really studied on this a lot, but as an Aquarius, I don't know, like, I don't know if things just come back to me, but it's kind of like, I think I've said this before, but when we're looking for rewards from the Most High, or we're looking for our Egungun to move in our favor, or our spirit guides to align us with the right, with the right path that we're supposed to take at that time. If you just sit back and make the right decision yourself, it's like it'll automatically, like it's the reward that you get for using your own brain. We all have missions here on Earth, so aligning with the mission that you have here on Earth, there's rewards, right? Because it's tricky, right? You forget everything that you came here to do when you're born, and you're like, what? Wait a minute, I'm gonna start over. And your mission for your lifetime is to realign and know what it is that you are supposed to be doing. You got to go find out, again, what it is that you're supposed to be doing by life lessons and tests and being on this journey. So, yeah, I feel like you get rewarded for, being obedient, for aligning with your Ori. If your Ori say, okay, it's time to move, it's time to do something, it's time to stop this, it's time to stop that, and you do it, I feel like you're rewarded. Stay consistent, stay prayed up, stay doing what you gotta do. Hey, let me make sure that ain't nobody talking, because I ain't seen nothing in a while. And I know how this chat can be. Okay. This chat on this page, childish. That's it. That's my reading. Catching up on my lives. Hold on, because my phone's going to do not disturb at a certain time of night. Again, I put that thing back on. I took it off, but I put that thing back on, because baby, I've been messing up and not getting good sleep. And I've been sleeping like a rock lately. So my phone's going to do not disturb. I forgot I had to take it off. I take it off. They both going to do not disturb at 10. If I'm not mistaken, they go in at 10 or 10 or 11. I think 10 now. And then I take it off to do these lives and then put it right back on. And I've been sleeping so good, I don't even know. I'm like, am I supposed to be sleeping this good? I didn't get a lot of rest today because I have family in town. I should have gotten more, but I didn't get a lot of rest today. But we'll get there. We'll get there during the week, if anything. It's my body is saying rest. I need to go to the beach. So that's what I am actually actively working on. A little beach trip to get away for a couple of days, like a weekend or something like that. But yeah, I need to go to the water. Alright, good people. Well, it was nice chatting with y'all. I did my duties. This is the last live for this week. I will see you guys next week. Are we doing our thing? Supreme gratitude for tuning in. And you guys know how to reach me if you need me. Ashe.